3, 2, 1.
It's something people have been dreaming of throughout history, the mythical fountain of youth. But some scientists today believe a treatment to slow the aging process may be within reach, as study after study provides evidence that the blood of young organisms has rejuvenating effects when given to older organisms.
For over a century, scientists have been using a technique called parabiosis, surgically connecting two organisms so that they share a common circulatory system to gain insight into the role proteins and other factors in the blood play in various characteristics. Only recently, this procedure has been applied to study organisms of different ages, and the results have been stunning. To find out more, we talked to Dr. Amy Wagers, who has spent the last 14 years studying the role of blood factors in the aging of mice.
I've been doing parabiosis studies for a few years when a colleague approached me and said, hey, this could be the answer to how we study aging throughout the body. And it made perfect sense. Aging seems to affect all the cells in the body, but until then we didn't have a way to study how this process was coordinated. Since the circulatory system transports blood to all your tissues, it's logical that it plays a role in aging.
So what did you see when you did the experiment?
When the old mice shared blood with young mice through parabiosis, muscle and liver cells in the older mice were restored. Aged stem cells that had stopped dividing began to proliferate again. We also saw enhanced growth of brain cells in older mice, and the older mice had an increased ability to repair damaged tissues, including spinal cord. It was amazing. So then we started trying to figure out what was going on the molecular level. Our research suggests that the protein GDF11 is responsible for these anti-aging effects. GDF11 supplementation in elderly mice improved muscle cell function, strength, and endurance, among other positive effects.
But not everyone agrees that GDF11 is the answer to our aging questions. When Dr. David Glass, the executive director of the Muscle Diseases Group at the Novartis Research Institute for Biomedical Research, heard about Dr. Wagers' results, he was confused.
So we've known for years that GDF11 is very similar in structure to another protein called myosin. Myosin inhibits muscle growth, so it didn't make sense that GDF11 would increase it. We ran our own experiments and found that GDF11 levels actually increase with age, and GDF11 supplementation inhibited the ability of muscle cells to repair themselves. This is the opposite of what you'd expect for an anti-aging protein.
Regardless of the mechanism, it's clear that young blood has beneficial effects for older organisms. To see how this could potentially help humans, we talked to Dr. Tony Weiss-Correa.
So do you believe that proteins in young blood can cause rejuvenating effects in the elderly?
Absolutely. Studies done in our lab have shown that older mice have improved memory and the ability to learn after receiving the plasma of young mice.
So do you think that this could be a treatment for Alzheimer's?
That's exactly what we want to find out. Right now we're in the middle of a clinical trial with 18 people over the age of 50 with Alzheimer's disease. We're giving them injections of plasma for men 30 years or younger, and hopefully we'll be getting some results by the end of the year.
A lot still remains to be discovered about blood rejuvenation, but its potential to improve the health of the elderly is certainly inspiring.